Let's get going.
I hope Papa knew what he was doing when he left you in charge. What are we gonna do now that Papa's dead? How the hell would you stop someone from killing Kimball?
Can't run from me.
Stop right there. No one is allowed into the control room. You shouldn't be here. Damn.
Hi! So, we can... That'll activate a certain army of security. I'm unlocking the East Power Plant. Hit...
There you are.
Let's get going. Let's get going. Let's get going. How did the Legion make it into the power plant? How did the Legion make it into the power plant? Let's get going. Let's get going.
Keep your head down. Could be sniping.
Now is not the time.
You better get moving, kid. There's bad guys to kill. Let's get going. We have a battle.
All mine. Eat this.
Well, that's the end of that.
Fine by me. All mine. You're mine.
An envoy of Vegas, yet you carry yourself for battle. If so, you cannot truly be of that city. Kaiser's will is made truth through me. If you seek to stand against me, I see you fight with words, like all beneath the flag of... So you seek... Our roads into NCR are hung with the bodies of those... Save your speeches. We will take Hoover... Hoover Dam has never seen the mass strength of the East. Only legates such as Graham, who deserve the fire Kaiser blessed him with. Now I am here, and make markers of your people as the Legion carves its way west. You speak in circles. What of the... The victory here shall be swift. Our forces shall take the dam. The East will hold. Your weakness? You seek to thwart me? That does not mean we would... The East was a hard-fought campaign. Even now, Kaiser... Hoover Dam is but a place. I will not have it be the gravestone of the Legion, whether quickly, or as you I was a fool to... Your words have done nothing but... I have seen little of true battle this day. I shall honor your last words. Another kill to run.
Caesar on the cross. Been a long time since I've seen the kind of work you... And the screams of those Legion bastards as they kick dirt running. Speaking of, that crazy light show over the fort? What the fuck was that? Some kind of thumb of God you called down? Amazing. Fucking amazing. Could use 100 of you. Just scatter you over the east like jacks. And, well... Guess it ain't no secret how you, I say, can you ask them to put their weapons down? It's just... I would sooner spit on the grave of my dead... Who the hell do you think you are? Looking to catch... Look, I know you're riding high right now, but let me tell you, you ain't pissing on me. You've been far enough west, I'm guessing, to know how far that... You want me to make tracks out of here? Head back west? No. I came for a fight today, and if you're looking to... Yeah, but I wasn't expecting a fight. Do you know what you're doing? Making a nation like you think you're doing ain't... Think you got the guts to carve out a frontier? Build town? Hell, can't believe we got sucked. I know what those robots of yours can do on a bad day. But if you're taking this place, you better hope you can hold it. I'll give my... So if NCR comes at you, and it will... Fine.
What do you need? What do you need?
Come on, man. Got leveled by a goddamn curve.
did a super job. I didn't want to make a big deal. I found some code snippets in one of Mr. House's databanks that will let me... So that's what I'm going to be doing. And it's going to take me... I've updated the Securitron's targeting parameters, so that's where I'll be. Off making... We accomplished...
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Good Springs cheated death once again, and the Mojave Wasteland was forever changed. The courier, with the aid of Yes Man, drove both the Legion and the NCR from Hoover Dam, securing New Vegas's independence from both factions. With Mr. House out of the picture, part of the Securitron army was diverted to the Strip to keep order. Any chaos on the streets was ended. Quickly. Chaos became uncertainty, then acceptance with minimal loss of life. New Vegas assumed its position as an independent power in the Mojave. Supporting the ideals of independence, the courier was recognized as the man responsible for a truly free New Vegas. He ensured Mr. House's tyranny was broken, and neither Caesar's Legion nor NCR would ever gain control over New Vegas.
Though some super mutants in Nightkin continued to journey to the legendary Utopia, they found little trace of its existence. Some eventually found their way to Jacobstown, but many wandered off into the wastes, confused and disheartened.
Still grappling with self-doubt over his usefulness in the face of old age, Raoul was never able to find peace with himself. Eventually, he left the Mojave and assumed a new name, as he had done so many times before.
Though the wasteland became anarchic after Hoover Dam, the Boomers' display of power dissuaded fortune seekers from attempting to penetrate Nellis.
Veronica put her moral sensibilities aside and supported the Brotherhood's new campaign of aggression as best she could. Yet, deep down, she understood that it meant their end would surely be soon to follow.
Their leaders destroyed by the courier, the fiends scattered throughout the wasteland. Without the organization of Motor Runner, Cook, Violet, and Driver Nephi, they were easy prey.
After the courier ensured New Vegas remained free, the followers found that independent Vegas was even more unstable and violent than before. Old Mormon Fort became excessively burdened by the influx of patients, struggling to provide even the most basic of services.
Arcade was tending to the locals of Freeside when he learned that Caesar's Legion had been defeated, and NCR was being pushed out of New Vegas. Though he found that independence for New Vegas was not all he hoped it would be, Arcade did his best to help the locals govern themselves.
With New Vegas's independence formally declared, Good Springs thrived. More travelers stopped by Good Springs on their way to and from the Strip, and the locals grew prosperous from the traffic.
Cass lived to see the courier bring down 3 armies, and by her count, that was 3 more than she'd expected. She kept quiet about that, though.
It took more time than anticipated for a cure for the Nightkin schizophrenia to be found. But in the end, it was beneficial to Jacobstown. The presence of the Nightkin leader, Keen, persuaded Nightkin from across the wasteland to make the journey to the town. Jacobstown prospered, becoming known as a fair, if somewhat intimidating, place for a trader to do business.
Lily continued to take her medicine at half doses, and although she remembered her grandchildren, her mind remained muddled and confused. Eventually, she parted ways with the courier and traveled west, seeking the remnants of her past.
Following the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, Freeside came to be known as one of the more stable areas in the region. Ironically, NCR refugees found Freeside safer than most of the rest of New Vegas, where resentment still lingers.
After Ray's brain was transplanted into Rex's cybernetic body, it took Rex some time to adjust to the old scrapyard dog's memories. Eventually, Rex's mind settled peacefully, melding his own memories with that of long travels with old Lady Gibson.
Shaped up by the courier's advice, the Misfits distinguished themselves during the Legion's attack on Camp Golf. Mags was finally promoted to sergeant, and the rest of the Misfits received an official commendation. They continued to serve with distinction for many years.
Though Novak was a low-priority target for the Legion, many of Novak's citizens died in its defense. In the weeks that followed, several bright followers returned to Novak to help restore its defenses, allowing it to remain independent of NCR.
After Hoover Dam, the leaderless powder gangers at the correctional facility vanished into the wastes, leaving the prison empty. The correctional facility became another abandoned ruin in the wasteland, its carcass occasionally picked over by enterprising prospectors.
With Cook dead, the powder gangers at Vault 19 fell apart. Those who weren't destroyed by the courier fled into the hills or attempted to work their way back through the Mojave wasteland. Few survived.
After Hoover Dam, Sheriff Myers runs Prim with his own style of frontier justice. He deals with most folks fairly, but now and then someone winds up dead with little to no evidence against them.
After the death of Chief Hanlon, the power of NCR's Rangers was broken for years. Their organization, so reliant on the wisdom and guidance of its elder members, became a shadow of what it once was to people across the wasteland.
After their bold arrival at Hoover Dam, the remnants disappeared as quickly as they came. Legends of their power spread throughout the Southwest, a reminder of why people once feared the sight of vertibirds in the sky.
And so the Courier's Road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.